It's the lesson time.
It's testimony time.
It's our commerce time. Yes, by this time last year, it was really, really horrible.
Tough and hard.
It was horrible.
Call it anything.
Yes. That was barely 2 months, 3 months into our wedding. Everyone,
how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Yes,
we know you are doing great. Yes, and of course, welcome to the Love Castle. Yes. We have been away for quite some time because of the demands, some necessary important demands. But here we are back.
We are back full time.
Full time.
We're full force.
Nothing will happen. Yes. So you are welcome. Do stay with us. Do stay with us. Yes, we have a testimony.
It's testimony time.
It's the lesson time.
It's testimony time.
It's our commerce time. Yes, by this time last year, it was really, really horrible.
Tough and hard.
It was horrible.
Call it anything.
Yes. That was barely 2 months, 3 months into our wedding.
3 months.
Yeah, 2 months. Yes, 2 months. Early December. That's about 2 months. 2 months and.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, 2 months and into our wedding. So, then my wife started complaining. Her baby has started growing in the womb. My wife started complaining. Pain in the lower abdominal region. Pain.
But the right side.
Okay. Oh yes.
It was more on the right side.
Okay, more on the right side. So the pain continued. That was Emma.
This voice you're hearing now. Was still a fetus in the tummy then.
Okay. Sorry for that break.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that was 2 months and into our marriage. She started complaining of that pain in the lower abdomen on the right side. So we complained to people, and everyone we complained to, we are sure it was pregnancy palavers, or the thing that accompanies pregnancy. Everyone we talked to, they were sure it has something to do with the pregnancy. But we ourselves, we know this is beyond pregnancy. Yes.
The pain was something else.
The pain was really something else. The pain was really something else. My wife was finding it difficult to stand up without help, to sit down without help. If she lies down on the bed, she will need help to turn to the other side. It was heavy.
Very heavy.
It was
In fact,
tough.
It was very difficult for me to pee freely. Like, I had to go through pain. Sometimes I almost cry before I can pee. It was that bad.
It was terrible.
When I'm sitting, to stand is an issue. It's a big problem. And when I'm standing, before I can sit, it's another big walk.
I concluded.
It was not funny.
I concluded, hey, in the village, my village people have come. It was not funny.
It was not funny at all.
I said, God, what do I do? Every other person was, but we knew.
Yeah. Even when I try to walk, I don't walk like I can't stand erect like the way I am standing. I had to stand on one side and walk like someone who just had CS. You know, not even like someone who had CS. Someone who actually had an operation, but in fact I don't even know how to explain it, but it was really bad.
It was a horrible feeling.
It was really bad.
Oh, I can't forget that day. She was in the parlor. I got her something to eat. Remember, Emma was about 2 months and in the womb at that time. So, and I brought her something to eat. Eating was difficult. Of course, that first trimester was a hell. Definition of it.
It wasn't too bad like that.
It was. It really was. It was.
Yeah, but not like
hell. Like hell. My God.
People, please. No, I wouldn't accept that it was hell, like the way he's saying it.
Don't worry.
It wasn't really funny.
One day we're going to talk about that pregnancy. I tell you, one day, relax. I'll give you full gist. Till then, she was in the sitting room. I brought her. I think that was something to eat.
Okay.
And I saw the pain she was in. I couldn't control it. I went into the bedroom. I started crying. I said, God, is this how this woman you gave me will just disappear like that? Because at that moment, I was sure something was wrong. But we couldn't place our finger because everyone we trusted told them this is pregnancy. I said
that was the first time I saw this young man cry. I felt so bad, like, you know,
so
really
from the room,
bad.
I had to get back to the sitting room again too. I don't know why. Her eyes went to my eye. She saw my eyes. Sweetness, what are you doing? Yes! She busted out into tears.
What do you
burst
expect?
into tears.
Like, I couldn't just hold it, seeing him cry because of what I was going through, man.
It was horrible. As she burst into tears, I burst into tears. Both of us were crying.
You know, I couldn't hold it. I felt bad, like seeing him cry because of what I was going through, you know. And oh God, it was my first time to see him crying, and I just couldn't hold it. So I started crying, and he too, who had stopped crying, started all over again.
It wasn't. I couldn't help it. I just couldn't help seeing the new bride God gave me. All of a sudden deteriorating. All of a sudden fading out. In pain. This is someone you met, always smiling, always happy, always like. All of a sudden, what will I tell my God? What will I tell people? What will I tell? Where do I start from? It wasn't. I couldn't hold it. Then, of course, seconds later, I had to gather myself. Hey, you are the man of the house. Gather. Be strong. Be strong. So I dried tears. I said, okay, let's go. We zoomed out without telling anyone. We went to the hospital. And then, when we got to the hospital, after all the preliminaries and all that, we met the doctor. He recommended a scan.
Yes.
And when the results came out, right there and then, the results.
He was even showing, even before while he was showing us everything on the screen.
Yes.
Yes. So he was scanning and showing us,
Yes.
telling us what it is.
Yes. And it was actually our first time of being in that scan room and all that. I was watching everything. So he spotted out as he was checking those things. He announced it. He said that it was fibroid.
Imagine. I was really shocked when he said that thing, that it's fibroid. He started showing us, look at the first, I think it was 2 or 3
Yes.
that he found out that time. I was shocked. I was like, how come? I don't really know anything about fibroids and how it starts and how it grows and all that, but I was like, I never expected it. I was so shocked. And he said it was growing, I think, on top of my womb, and that the baby is struggling with it. So that's why I'm having that
The
pain.
pain.
Yeah, that was what he said.
So Emma at that point was struggling with the fibroid. I said, what do we do? Where do we go from here? It was a stunning revelation. It was like a blow. From where? How? The baby was at risk. My wife was at risk. But thank God for that doctor.
Yes. So
at the end of the day, God help our medication started, and it was a trying time for me. It really was a trying time for me. Between 13th of December and 19th of December was really a trying time for me. But then I am grateful to God. At the end of the day, it was brought under control. The pain was leaving gradually until it disappeared.
yes.
And finally, at the end of the whole thing, baby came out.
The treatment actually was, he gave me some pills here, but I think the major thing that helped was the injection. I don't know the name of that injection. I should have asked. But after he gave me that injection,
there's no point asking, because you won't need it again.
Yeah, I won't need it again. So he gave me the injection the first day, and he told me that about 5 minutes or so after taking that injection, I'm going to sleep off. He gave the injection, that was around 2 p.m., 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or so, and then I slept off until around 9 p.m. In fact, as at that time, I wasn't like strong, and I was still feeling very sleepy, but we had to go. I didn't want to be admitted. I have never been admitted in a hospital, and I don't want to be. So I told the doctor it will be better I come every day to take my treatment and then go back home. I just didn't want to sleep there. So we went back home, and the next day we went back for the second injection. That was around 11 a.m. I took it and I slept off till night. We went home, and after that second day, the pain went down, like it subsided. At least I could, turn around and sit up. Well, the pain was still there, but it had subsided. And then on the third day was like magic. The pain was gone. Until the fourth day. I took the last one. It was 4 days. I took the last one on the fourth day, and I was just okay. I was just perfect. The next day I even had to go for my clearance because I was very strong enough. And that was it for that. And Emma kept growing, and the tummy growing and kicking, and all that until the 9th month. Yes.
So I'm grateful to God that it all ended in praise. We're grateful to God. It all ended in praise. The name of Yahweh is exalted.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I don't know what's the challenge. I don't know what you're going through. Trust God. Pray. And I want you to know that it will end in praise for you.
Amen.
Look at, by this time this year, we have Emma in our hands. Growing and kicking and bouncing. What a young child. Looking at her.
She'll be 6 months by 25th of this month.
Yes, she'll be 6 months by 25th of December. That's on Christmas
December,
Day.
on Christmas Day.
Yes, our baby will be 6 months. To think that God has been so faithful. To think that by this time last year we were in tears. But by this time this year we are rejoicing. Fibroid gone.
Gone.
Everything
Dead
gone.
And gone.
Dead and gone. Everything. But God kept us, kept our baby. There was no loss. Yes. Finally, the name of the Lord is glorified.
Yes.
So that's why we are dancing unto the Lord.
And one of these days we'll bring you. One of these days we'll bring you our pregnancy journey. You know how it all went.
Yes.
So that you actually know that it wasn't hair like his head, but then there were some, you know, the pregnancy and the delivery, all of them.
Hey, yeah. Hello.
Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it inspired you. Do well to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and also turn on your notification bell so that anytime we push our videos you will get a notification.
And do remember to leave your comments in the comment section. Ask us what you would want to know about us and tell us what you would want us to talk about in our other episodes. Till we come your way again, keep loving, keep living, and stay true to yourself.
Thank you for watching. Bye.